We know our love so toxic, and why don't we go our separate ways? We know we both got options. Can tell by the look that's on your face, I stole your love, I got it. You slammed that door when I left your place, but I don't think I heard you lock it. I don't got time for that. And all of the fussing and fighting we do, but I know we're...
Let's get into this, bro. We started the season 24-1. We've proceeded to go 2-3 over our next 5 games. 3 of those losses being the Spurs. So, 2-4 next 5 games. 3 of those losses being the Spurs. 1 was the Timberwolves. Let's go, bro.
And welcome everyone to Oklahoma City.
We're gonna break down this.
For this great run between the San Antonio Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder, a burgeoning Western Conference rivalry between these two contenders in the West suddenly. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the reigning regular season MVP, the reigning finals MVP, and folks, he's gotten even better this season. And another MVP candidate on the other side today, Victor Wembanyama, will be playing his 6th game since returning from a calf injury. Wembanyama continues to have a profound impact for the Spurs positively.
The crazy thing is about the Spurs, bro, they're hooping, and he missed literally like half their games already. Wemby's missed half their games. I believe he's missed. Yeah, he's missed like a month of action, and they're still hooping.
The offensive end of the floor and the defensive end of
like
the floor.
There's
a look
good,
at his numbers on the season. Mark Jones courtside along with Jay Billis and Katie George on this Christmas afternoon in OKC. Thanks for coming aboard.
I hate the fact that I hate that I'm watching his back right now, bro.
This is the 3rd meeting of the season between these 2 teams. They met most recently 48 hours ago in San Antonio. A 2nd consecutive Spurs win. Holmgren and Cornette at the center circle. And Gilgeous-Alexander will bring it across, but first up to Dort.
Von Castle getting the defensive assignment to start.
Also, hey, Thunder fans in the world, stop bashing Lu Dort, bro. Please stop bashing Lu Dort. Do I hate the fact that he be pulling, literally from where he's standing, he be pulling threes from out here? Yes, I hate it too. Especially, bro, I'll allow him to pull it. Like, I won't get mad if he pull from out here if we're up. Bro, we'll be down, bro, we be down and he be trying to pull. Granted, he is definitely an improved shooter. Anybody that's been watching Thunder games, me, think I'm the only one that actually watches Thunder games because I'm a Thunder fan. Y'all know how absolutely terrible LeGuent's Dort was at shooting threes. he was the worst 3-point shooter I've ever seen at one point. But he's gotten better, bro. He can work on it. But Lou, bro, stop. I'm not finna get started, bro. But point is, Thunder fans, if you're a Thunder fan out there, stop bashing Lu Dort. Can he hit the 3? Yes. Do I like when he shoots it? Yes. I don't like when he pulling 10 a game, though. That's where I be drawing the line. Lou, your average is like 5 a game. 5 or 6 a game for you, Lou. If it ain't falling, bro, look to attack.
Against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's an outstanding defender.
Boy, J-Dub with that quick shot layup over Fox. Williams picks up Vassell on the switch, and J-Dub off to a good start. The first 19 games of the regular season.
And because of that wrist, he's not shot the same sort of percentages this year as he did last.
Yeah. Stephon Castle, bro. I have him on my fantasy team. I don't even think I play Stephon Castle like that on fantasy. Because I think I think all my guards are just so deep. Let's go back. I'm sorry.
19 games of the regular
Stephon
season.
Castle.
And because of that
so
wrist,
good.
he's not shot the same.
And this right here is also
the first 19.
Look how Stephon Castle gets around the screen. J-Dub's going to call the screen right
regular.
Look, we're going to slow it down. Sorry, we have to slow it down.
Season.
And because
Calling that
of
screen
that
right there, Stephon Castle is very quick. If you never watched Stephon Castle play, go watch him hoop. Stephon Castle is very quick. And this right here, they don't even have their 3-guard lineup on the floor. If you want to count Devin Vassell as a guard, no, nah, he's more of a forward. De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, bro. them using a 3-guard lineup kills Oklahoma City's defense. Oklahoma City is more predicated on using their size. As y'all know, they have like they're big. Shea himself is like 6'6", I believe. I think J-Dub is like 6'6". You know, as y'all know, they're 7 foot. Lou Dort's like 6'5", right? Their defense is a lot based on using their size, and if in order for them to use their size, they have to stay in front. Them having 3 slashing guards on the court at one time, De'Aaron Fox being one of them, Stephon Castle right here. It limits their size because now they have to play laterally, which they're doing right now, which J-Dub has to do right now. They have to play laterally, and then there's going to be some help. Obviously, Hartenstein, his matchup is here. Chet's matchup is over here on Harrison Barnes. This causes Jalen Williams to play laterally behind. He gets caught right there, hand in a jar. He knows that. He knows his hand is there. Goes up, draws the foul.
Percentages this year as he did last.
Oh, my bad.
Fox picks up Williams.
Bro. Oh my God, I don't want to break this film down, bro. I do not want to break this film down. As a Thunder fan, I just don't want to do this right now, bro.
Out to the wings, Chet Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren. Let's. Chet, I think you forget that you are 7 foot tall. Taller than that. I think you're like, I can't remember. I don't know Chet's exact height. I think he's like 7'1" or 7'2". Chet, you really forget your height sometimes. And it honestly, like as a fan that watches every single Thunder game, it pisses me off. Because can you work from the perimeter?
There's been a single digit.
But I don't like when you put the ball on the floor. Only reason why I don't, not saying you can't do it. Only reason why I don't like when you put the ball on the floor is, especially with this lineup here, is that it's not your job with this lineup right here. These two obviously are going to be your main ball handlers. You put him in the paint, and you, Chet, I would say you belong right here somewhere, in this area right here. You're too tall to the point, because Wemby's not on the floor just at this point. Mind y'all, Wemby is coming off the bench as he's still working his way back from the calf injury. Wemby's coming off the bench. You're one of the tallest people on the floor right now. If you post up Vassell right here, let's say if you post him up right here, let's say Lou has the ball up here at the top. Anybody else has the ball at the top. That's not Hartenstein. You post him up right here, they can throw the ball high enough to where you can catch that ball, and you're tall enough to where you don't. You're tall enough. Hear me out. I'm breaking it down. Coach Dre. Chet, let's get the rock. All right. Chet, you're tall enough to where you catch the ball on the post. You don't have to bring the ball down. You can stay up here with it. Okay? Only time you'll bring the ball down, listen. Let's say somebody's up here, right? Look at me. Hey, watch. Somebody's up here. You're posted up right here. Just matchups are the same. Lou passes the ball here. You bring the ball down if Harrison Barnes doesn't come to help. Because Devin Vassell, you're going to have a one-on-one here with Devin Vassell. That's the only time you bring the ball down. You back him down. And if you need to get a little bit closer, you're still tall enough to where you can fade over him. I've seen you do it before. Now, in another instance, Lou Dort, obviously, outside of Hartenstein, of course, because he's not a three-point shooter, Lou Dort obviously would be the shooter if Harrison Barnes did decide to sag off and help him win the. Mind you, this play didn't actually happen, as you can see, but I'm speaking on what should have happened, in my opinion. Mind you, Lou Dort is the one shooter on the court that they're willing to leave open. That they would be willing to leave open. Let's say Harrison Barnes does decide to help down off here because Vassell's back is turned. It'll create the double, obviously. And if you know, if somebody's doubled, somebody else is open. Chet kicks that ball back out to Lou, improved three-point shooter. And I'm a Thunder fan, so I'm just going to say that ball gets kicked out and Lou makes the three. That's probably what should have happened. But no, Chet decides to put his head down, start dribbling the ball. I don't remember the result of this play. We're about to watch it. But this is just as a Thunder fan. This is just me. I'm giving my insights as a fan, bro. I don't like when he puts the ball in the court from that far out.
Been a single-digit score against the Spurs. And the
See, bro, he's tall. He forgets he's tall. This is what I want to see. Not starting from out there, but this is what I want to see from Chet. Bro, you're literally tall. You're tall. Use your height, gang. Use your height.
Score against the Spurs in the two meetings and looking to break out of that.
Like, look where he's at. Look, sorry. We're going to move on to the next play, but just look where bro, look where he's at. You literally just got to just drop the ball in there, pretty much. Let's keep going, though. I'm sorry. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in that one play.
Well, he's averaging over 18 a game overall. And
then De'Aaron Fox. I should have bet the over. I should have bet the over. Just because the game before this, we played them, and he only had 6 points. I should have known he wasn't gonna have 6 points 2 nights in a row. I should have bet the over. Did I bet on him at all? No, I didn't. I didn't even put him on a slip. Did hit a parlay, though. You know, money coming in every day. But yeah, bro, he killed us. He had like 19 in the first half.
Over the top. Fox sprays it out to Barnes, shooting 40%.
And Harrison Barnes, Harrison Barnes is a pro's pro. Like, this nigga just, y'all forget, he was a key player on them Golden State teams. He was a key player on them Golden State teams.
On the season from deep, drills that one.
That's a vet's vet right there.
Holmgren, good closeout by Castle.
See, this is why. Look, this is why. This is why I don't like Chet putting the ball on the floor when he's at the top. Can he do it? This is literally why. This is literally why I don't like Chet putting the ball on the floor from the top of the key, from the perimeter like this, bro.
Holmgren, good closeout by Castle.
He gets stripped. He gets stripped, bro.
And he got peeled, stripped. Here's Fox. Fox off the in-and-out cross, knocks down the midi.
So good, bro. He's so good.
Holmgren only had 7 points and 3 rebounds against the Spurs in the last game. He's come out much more aggressive.
Fox with the step-back 3. And welcome, everyone, to Paycom Center in Oklahoma City, home of the reigning NBA champs, the Thunder.
Real quick. These shoes right here, I want them so bad. These shades right here, I want them so bad. I have 2 pairs of shades. And I'm not stopping until I get all of them. Can't lie. I want all of them. They're all nice.
Home of the reigning NBA champs, the Thunder, taking on the San Antonio Spurs.
Shay's improved 3-point shooting has to be studied.
The reigning finals MVP. Hartenstein off the elbow. DHO to Williams. Lobs it up. Wonderful execution by the Thunder, resulting in a slam for Hartenstein. Skip pass to the corner. Wing shot comes off. And another opportunity for the Thunder. Dort.
Like I said, that's when I like Lou Dort shooting threes. Is when we're up and he has the shooting threes from out here. That's what I'm saying. That's when I like him shooting threes from all the way out here. When we're up. Are we up by much right here? No. But that's when I like him shooting threes from out here. But just the fact that he made, one thing about Lou Dort, when the first 1 or 2 fall, this nigga's not going to stop. He's not going to stop shooting. I wouldn't either. But at some point, you just got to know your role, gang. But I do understand why he would keep shooting, but shout out to Lou Dort, though. That's my guy.
Time to shoot a 3 in basketball.
Once we trade Lou Dort, not gonna lie, because I know what's gonna happen. Once we trade Lou Dort or lose him in free agency, I feel like we'll trade him rather than just lose him for nothing. Get some more picks. Once we trade Lou Dort, it's gonna be a sad day, and I don't want anybody to talk to me, depending on what we get back. And I'm gonna show you guys why. Once we get to the part of the game, I'm going to tell you guys why I feel like we're going to trade Lou Dort.
For an offensive rebound. Castle calls for the ball screen. Fox out of the corner, shooting a career-high 38%.
He only had 6 points in the last game against Oklahoma City. He's 3 of 9 from the field, but he had 9 assists in that game.
Off the loose ball, it's J-Dub over to Dort. Made the last one. Make it 2 in a row.
Like I said, when you see that first two go down, he gonna keep
get on the
pulling
heater. He was 5 of 8 from 3 the last game these two teams played.
And Stephon Castle using the self-checkout line.
Wemby sitting on the scorer's table. There's
that
no
right
way
there
the
is
scorer,
chicken.
he can get on a heater. He was
This
5
is chicken
of 8
right
from
here.
3 the last game these two teams played.
Ironheart's lateral quickness
Stephon
is not
Castle
fast enough
using
to
the
keep up with Stephon
self-checkout
Castle.
line.
Wemby
But I
sitting
understand
on
why
the
they had to
scorer's
switch.
table. There's no
I didn't
way
watch
the
the whole
scorer can seal. No way.
He's a
Bad
large
shape.
man. Little float game good by Hartenstein. Turn you over and then score off of it. That time Williams unable to cash out. Quickly to Castle. Castle with the deceleration.
Now, Jalen Williams, I really don't understand. Okay, I'm slow down a little bit.
Out quickly to Castle.
I don't understand why you didn't just shift over a little bit with your hands up instead of continuing to go gas. You see, why did you do that? Because it's not like
The cash out quickly to
it's not like you didn't know Chet was right there or anybody else. Like if somebody was coming down and it was a 2-on-1, I can see why you went more towards the baseline rather than towards the basket in terms of your defense right here. But you know Chet's over there. Shai's obviously not running back because nobody's making him run back. And then I don't know who this is. Looks like De'Aaron Fox right here. Like it's 1-on-1 pretty much. So the fact that we're still sliding a little bit over to where, and he already picked up his dribble. This is when you slide over here, hands up. We're going straight vertical. And you don't want to swipe down. That's a foul. You go straight up. And that's when you jump straight up once he jumps. That's defense 1-on-1.
Castle with the deceleration.
Yeah. There's no reason you should have ended up over here. Yeah. Y'all see what I'm trying to say though, right? Y'all see what I'm trying to say, right?
Step gets the layup.
I know.
It's almost like a little shot fake in between that really gets defenders off balance.
Williams with the step back midi, pure.
J-Dub hits that step back like so often. Before we get to this, J-Dub hits that step back midi so often that like I'm almost shocked every time he misses it. I mean, this is not even me trying to glaze right now. He just hits it so often, and that's his spot on either side of the court that like, especially the left side of the court because he's right-handed. And for lefties, you will want to get to the right side of the court because you want to shoot with your exactly. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, like from that left side of the court, once he gets that shoulder in, steps back and hit, bro. I honestly don't expect him to miss that shot. So like when he does miss it, I'm like, dang, bro, like you just missed that for real. But yeah, this right here.
Very well.
This right here, Shai. You have a real habit of once you're coming to close out, you have a habit of jumping instead of just. Okay, here's what I think could have possibly happened anyways. If you were to just close out here and not. Nice. W. Shai, if you were to just close out here without jumping, without giving him this open three, because obviously he made this three.
Part of the season, Fox knocks.
He made that three. That's kind of when I knew that like the game was finna get scary, because mind you, these are still non-Wemby minutes, and De'Aaron Fox is on a heater like this. And nobody else is really playing bad. I think he had a slow start. Harrison Barnes, he's starting like Harrison Barnes. Stephon Castle is really the only other one that's like really playing good outside of De'Aaron Fox at this point in the game. Well, but Shai, like I said, if you were to just close out right here and stay on your feet, assuming he would have pump fake still, he pump fakes, he either kicks it over here, Chet, obviously, like I said, he's like 7-1, 7-2. That's a closeout right there. Or he, like, since you're still closing out, you're going to have to stop eventually. You're not going to be in the air to where you're completely useless on defense now. But I would more than likely still expect Fox to drive somewhat. Once he drives, Cornette is obviously still going to be crashing down here. Once he drives, that means Lou Dort is going to have to help over here. Now, I think Lou is smart enough to understand like the personnel and who's on the floor, so I don't think Lou would help off too much of Stephon Castle, and he would probably have Hartenstein pick up majority of this drive right here to where he's not helping off too much of Stephon Castle. But in the event that he did help off too much, you're still leaving Stephon Castle open for three. Shea is obviously non-factor right now because he's in the air. Hartenstein's too deep in the paint. Stephon Castle shoots this three and more than likely makes it anyways. So will the result at this play have been any different? In my opinion, no. But this is more so just to highlight the fact that Shea has a habit of jumping when he's too far out of the play because he's trying to make a play, if that makes sense. Defenders, this is basketball 101. Defenders, the only way I feel like you jump in this situation right here is if the game is on the line. If there's 2 seconds left and the game is on the line, that's when you jump. That's when you're trying to make a play. But right now, I don't see a reason for it because worst comes to worst, yes, he makes it with the hand in his face. Worst case scenario, you can run back on defense saying you play good defense. But yeah, basketball, you always just want to try to stay on your feet, try to get a hand, try to affect the shot without fouling, of course. But if you get a hand up and get a nice good contest, that's gonna make the shooter, instead of him being wide open shooting a shot, he's gonna have to shoot more over you now with a nice contest, with the hand in your face. He's trying to hit the ball. You know how defense is played, and it still affects the shot. You know what I'm saying? It still affects the shot. But Shea, moral of the story is stay on your feet, brother.
Here in the
So we don't get
part
shots
of the
like this.
Fox knocks down his second three ball. De'Aaron Martez Fox.
And yeah, I heard this last night commentary. You're glazing. Full government, first, middle, and last is crazy. I heard that yesterday, and I was like, all right, nigga, pop it out. That's literally what I was thinking. I was like, pop it out, bro. First, middle, and last. The only person that I feel like you should be using first, middle, and last name for is LeBron Ramon James. That's the only person I feel like you should be using first, middle, and last name for. I get Steph Curry too. Wardell, Stephen Curry. But I mean, that's known. Like, everybody knows that Steph Curry's real name isn't Steph Curry. Everybody knows Steph Curry's real name is Wardell Stephen Curry Jr. You know? It's like, but yeah, you don't use full-fledged government for a nigga like De'Aaron Fox. I'm sorry. He don't got that rank yet, nigga.
Isaiah Joe checking into the ball game along with Kenrich Williams for the Thunder. SGA on the JOB.
One thing I like about Shea, he's not afraid of.
Victor Wembanyama is guarding Alex Caruso.
There are going to be multiple instances in this game where
SGA to get all the way to the rim.
Caruso,
there are going to be multiple instances in this game where Shea either goes straight out
in transition
or great pass
Williams with the layup.
Where Shea goes straight at Wemby, or he hits that step back, he goes
Victor
right over
Wembanyama.
and he hits it.
It's incredible.
Got pretty good degree of statistically against him.
This is kind of also when I knew that like we might be cooked this game. Keldon Johnson. Let's bring up. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I don't think I got time for that. Keldon Johnson, bro. He's not known for shooting threes at all. Can he hit them? Yes, but is he known for shooting threes? No. When he shot this three, and then it got the Kawhi friendly bounce like that, that's when I was like, okay, we might be cooked. Keldon Johnson is more of a slasher, in my opinion. He's more of a slasher. So when he got that bounce right there, I was like, okay. First of all, I thought it was luck. But as we progress, you'll soon understand why I slowly got pissed off at Keldon Johnson.
Keldon Johnson used all of the iron to get that three ball to fall. He's been shooting it very well. The championship game doesn't anyway. Gilgeous Alexander
right here, like I said,
bro,
Shea's not afraid of Wemby, bro. Shea's gonna Shea. He's gonna get to his spot regardless. He don't care who you are. He's gonna get to his spot regardless. Shea's not scared, bro. And that's what I wish the rest of the Thunder understood, especially you, Chet Holmgren.
I thought I heard him say too late. Another spray to the wing.
Caruso. Actually,
and another miss by Caruso off a great feed. Dylan Harper in full flight. Steps through for the leg. Boy, he has been a rookie.
Like I said, San Antonio running two slashing guards at the same time kills Oklahoma City's defense. I explained this already before. But I don't think there was an instance this game or probably the first game maybe that I can think of, but for sure this game, I don't think there was an instance where they were running anything less than 2 slashing guards in the game.
That has been extremely impressive.
And he can score around the basket creatively with either hand.
Holmgren out to Caruso. Drives it on
Look,
Wembanyama for the
great
layup.
take. Y'all see what I'm saying with Chet?
And he can score.
Chet, mind you, Chet is skinny. Chet is like me, gang. Chet is literally me. He's skinny. He's strong, but he's skinny. Like, you can't make... Okay, bro, you have to make... Let me talk to y'all real quick. Chet Holmgren, if you use physicality on Chet Holmgren, he's pretty much taking out the game. Unless Chet plays to his strengths, like I said, Chet's strengths. Get him the ball in the post, you can keep the ball up. Because you're literally taller than everybody, and then you shoot over. Only time you bring the ball down, like I said earlier, get that one dribble, put your shoulder in, maybe fade away or put a shoulder in, and then that's when you spin. Or I can't do it right now, I'm in the chair, I got my headphones in. Anyway, like I said earlier, Chet, you're taller than everybody, right? So this is the only time you put the ball down, shoulder, and then fade, or if you want to shoulder, fade like that. You know what I'm saying? Spin off, get the fade like that, because you can hit it. I've seen you hit it. I've seen you hit it, bro. I've seen you hit it. Like I said, when Chet puts the ball on the floor to try to get his own shot, it's bad offense. It's bad offense.
Around the basket.
And let me explain something else.
Creatively.
Actually, I'll explain it later. So this is gonna be another instance.
Out to Caruso, drives it on Wembanyama for the layup. That we're seeing this high-scoring game so far.
It's mostly because of better offense. Everybody's sharp offensively.
Like you said, sharp offensively on cue.
So good.
Wemby with the buy one get one free.
I actually hate this thing. I actually hate
top.
this thing.
Made a little space, got to the midi, and knocked it home.
Yeah, we can't do nothing about that.
This
That's
is
the
their
way.
first lead now since it was 12 to 11. They won it on the 22nd. He was back in the gym on July 3rd with his trainer, Drew Hanlon, looking to get better. Fox with the cross and the pull-up.
Oh, Casey Wallace is in the game now, so I can explain this now. Did he make this shot?
And the pull-up.
Wow.
But let me explain to y'all why I think we're gonna trade Lou Dort. Casey Wallace, if you don't know Casey Wallace, really good defender. Super athletic. He's long. He can play the yo Maz, get this clanker out of here. Get him going. But yeah, if you don't know Casey Wallace, obviously I just explained a little bit to you. He is, in my opinion, Lou Dort's replacement. As a Thunder fan, it hurts to say that, but he is definitely Lou Dort's replacement. As of right now, I believe Casey Wallace is leading the league in steals. Let's look it up. I believe he's leading the league in steals. That's not what I wanted. Can I get a stats muse? Okay, NBA.com, I guess. Yep. Leading the league in steals. Per game and totals. Okay. So, there are games where a bad defensive night for Casey Wallace is literally like 2 steals a game. There are games where he has 4 to 5 steals a game. And this is why I think he's Lou Dort's replacement, because watch how he plays defense. He gets over that. He knows they're not. He knows they're not going to switch that, right? Gets back. He hinders him enough to where he's not too far gone out of the play, making this cut here to the basket. That way Isaiah Joe can get back. He switch back right here. Now this is just better offense by De'Aaron Fox. But Casey Wallace, I love how he plays defense because, bro, he plays defense like even though I know he's not a football player, he plays defense like a football player. Thank you, Juan. Round of applause for you. Thank you. I love that you're my mod. Casey Wallace plays defense like a football player. And you can't, bro, if you're any basketball player in here, you know that like you can't hit football players with moves because they don't even know what to expect. So they just stand there. Casey Wallace stays there. And like he's so smart, bro. Like, I wish I could, like, formulate, like, I'd have to find a defensive possession because he got scored on here, so it's really hard to, like...
Fox with the cross and the pull-up.
Like, even though he got beat right there on that cross, he still got a good contestant. That's just better offense. He's just hot right now. Aaron Fox is just hot, bro.
On Christmas afternoon, folks. They hit Harper.
Mind you, this was Christmas. This game was yesterday. This was Christmas. So, yeah, I had a terrible Christmas because of this game. Yeah, it took me like a few hours to just cool down from this game. Not gonna lie. Like, I was hearing it left and right from everybody because everybody knows I'm a Thunder fan.
With 2 on the ball, Johnson elevates and got his own miss to go.
Well, he just went right into Holmgren's chest. And
like I said, physicality takes Chet Holmgren out of the game. You're tall, but you're not the strongest in the room. Keldon Johnson is a unit.
Knocked him to the floor.
This day presented by State Farm. We're with De'Aaron Fox.
Yo, I'm not trying to watch this. Real talk. You finna make me mad.
We've done it before, and obviously they're going to make adjustments.
Shut up.
Know where he is all the time.
Harper, what a dime inside by Dylan Harper.
General Manager Brian Wright did a nice job in finding him in free agency for San Antonio.
Wiggins stepping through traffic.
I love Aaron Wiggins.
Just split 2 defenders on that strong drive.
High ball screen by Cornet. He snakes it. Over Wallace. De'Aaron Fox in his crock pot. He's cooking right now with 15.
Well, when you're in drop coverage, there's no way you can stay in front of De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, but Jonesy, rivalries are good. I don't know who determines whether it becomes a rivalry, but it certainly seems like one right now.
Sure feels like one. Wemby with an exclamation.
Yeah, this right here, not gonna lie, I almost turned the game off. I almost turned the game off right here. Because not only did he put Hartenstein on the floor,
Point.
yo, he sat on my nigga Jada.
Sure feels like one. Wemby.
Yo, bro, he put full testes on his left shoulder, gang. Put full meat and nuts on his left shoulder. That, bro, not gonna lie, you can't do that to me, bro. You can't do that to me. Nigga would have called it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga would have called her mean. Hit him with the yeah, that's kind of when I knew we was cooked because, like, bro, this nigga's just too good, bro.
Exclamation point, just to let you know where he usually averages for his career. Vassell up for Wemby, couldn't get the alley-oop. Williams found Holmgren underneath for the layup.
Sneaky pass. I don't even remember him doing that. Can't lie. Really don't remember him making that pass. It's fine.
Wemby out by the 3-point circle. 1 dribble pull-up.
Like, he's so good, bro. He's tall. Bro, Wemby plays how I wish Chet would play. Like, Wembanyama legit plays how I wish Chet Holmgren would play. Like, he realizes he's tall, bro, and that he can shoot over everybody. Only thing is, bro, like, when the difference between Wemby putting the ball on the ground from the perimeter and Chet doing it is way different. Because Wemby can actually do that, bro. When Chet does it, it just makes me mad. Because I know that's not his game, and I know he's not looking to pass when he does it.
And a shooting touch.
That's a hiccup.
Champagny pulls the 3 ball. Barnes with the offensive rebound, waltzing through the lane for the floater.
Like I said about Harrison Barnes,
Williams
that's a
had it
pro's
knocked
pro.
away, goes right to his teammate Wiggins, and got it packed on the glass by Wembanyama. San Antonio up by 9, 5 minutes to go in the opening half. Hartenstein hands it off to Isaiah Joe. And Joe got the floater to go.
Isaiah Joe's an important piece for this OKC team.
Right.
Castle. Barnes catch and shoot. There's that 40% 3-point.
Y'all know what I hate about basketball players? A lot of players do it. Shea does it too. Trae Young is a demon at doing this. Who else does this? I know for a fact Jalen Brunson does it. That I can think of off the top of my head. James Harden does it. When a player's driving in, right? If they're cutting, they're trying to get to the hole, right? Any player that does like that little net, bro, that it makes me so mad. I'm not gonna lie. That's unethical hoops right there. Any player that is that's so unethical, bro. Like, like, and the fact that they can use that to exploit the game and like to sell a call is crazy. Like, bro, look. He didn't get the call, thankfully. But when he goes up, look how he just snaps his head back. Oh, almost threw my headset off. Look how he snaps his head back, bro. Just look. Look how he snaps his head back once he goes up for the shot. Hey! Like, come on, bro. Chill out. Like, that's bad hoops. And the fact that he was even able, I'm sorry, Shea, the fact that he was even able to get this pass off, you have to stay a little more closer to him. Shea Vontae. You have to stay closer to him. Because if he, bro, you have to know this is Lou Dort. You have to trust Lou in this situation. Because, okay, let's, anywhere else on the court, okay. We're gonna break this down real quick. Anywhere else on the court, Shea, if you're up here, this is Lou Dort. Stephon Castle's not going to have any other choice because he's going to be caught in the air. If you will stay up here, let's say there's a few like possible outcomes to this. Let's say he still does try to make this pass. If you're up here a little bit more, you can still deflect that pass or you can just catch it, hold on to it. That's a turnover. And we're running the break. Or let's say you stay up here and he realizes he can't pass it up here. Option number one is to look in the far side corner over here to Julian Champagnie. Is that Julian or Justin? I think that's Julian Champagnie. I know they're twins and they're both in the league. But I think that's Julian right there. He makes that pass. Isaiah Joe is already right here. That's an easy takeaway because he realizes that he already picked his dribble up. So he's probably going to be expecting that pass. So once he expects that pass, no matter where it goes, above, straight forward, or below on the ground, bounce pass, he's going to be expecting it. That's a turnover, right? Worst case scenario, bounces off his leg, goes out of bounds. We still messed up the play a little bit. Or option two, you hit, I don't know who that is up here. I can only assume it's De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, that's probably De'Aaron Fox because Harper's up here. Because I think that's Harper right there on the bench. Yeah, that's probably De'Aaron Fox. Option two would be De'Aaron Fox up here. Alex Caruso. I don't even have to explain Alex Caruso because that's Alex Caruso. All NBA defender. Top defender in the league for a reason. He's already playing this passing lane. He knows. He figures a pass is coming somewhat. So his third option would be fourth option. Well, third option, because let's say if he didn't pass it here. His third option would be Luke Cornett right here. But he's already turned around to the point where he's not making a backwards pass like that to Luke Cornett. Is that his game? Can he do it? Probably. But that's if he feels like showing out. This is not the time to be showing out right now. So he's not pulling this pass in the middle of the second quarter. He's not pulling a backwards pass like that in the middle of the second quarter. So I feel like his only true option would be Luke Cornett right here. And just the fact that Isaiah Hartenstein is ball watching so hard that he could possibly get that pass off if he decided to go that route. But I don't think it would have, bro. Once again, I'm putting the blame of this play on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander because he's helping too much. This is Lou Dort. You have to trust Lou Dort. You have to trust your personnel on the floor. There's not any possible situation where even if he does take the shot right here, that's still Lou Dort. And this is still that's still a hard shot to get off because he's already pushing baseline. He's already level to the rim. His momentum's still carrying him out. So even if he still gets his shot off, he's still moving with the shot and he's still moving with it and it's a bad angle. Forces a tougher shot. So Shea, this defensive play is on you. Pretty much what I'm saying. Wow. Coach. I need to be a coach somewhere.
Barnes catch and shoot.
I've been breaking this down. Hey, come on now. I've been breaking this down.
40% three-point range this year.
Coach me up.
Caruso having a tough time shooting the ball this afternoon. Rebounded by Dort, then stolen by Barnes.
Boy, OKC's going a long time now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's.
Yeah, the fact that he made this, Devin Vassell, nigga, that's not you. Can you hit threes? Yes. But are you, bro? Devin Vassell, I don't think I've ever really known you to be much of a pull up in transition 3-point shooter. Then again, I watch Spurs games. I watch basketball games. I watch a lot of basketball games. I don't watch him like that to know that he does this often, if that makes sense. You know, I've watched every Thunder game this season. So this is why I'm so hurt breaking this film down. This not you, nigga. This not you, nigga. So the fact that he made this is one of them, I know we're up. And everybody else is already cold on this team outside of Shea. So I'm going to pull this 3 because what's the worst that can happen?
Now that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's back.
This nigga netted it, bro. It pissed me off when I was watching it.
He'll let them work it out.
Dort off the mark from 3. Here comes Fox.
One of the issues OKC has had is they're taking the ball out of the net. They can't get anything.
Look, bro. Look. Like I said earlier, bro. San Antonio having these slashing guards on the floor, De'Aaron Fox especially, if he's on the court, kills OKC's defense. I explained this earlier because OKC likes to use their size. Now they have to play
3. Here
back.
comes Fox.
But this not really a good example, though, because they're in transition already. They already kind of have to play back. Shea, once again, you're getting exposed on defense here.
OKC.
Let's slow it down. Shea, you're once again getting exposed here on defense.
3. Here comes Fox.
When he goes, you have to stay in front of him.
OKC is.
Stay in front of him. He obviously hit you with that. You shifted over a little bit.
That is there.
Now you're playing back. He's too quick for that, bro. You're playing back. Trust yourself. Trust your defense enough to know that Caruso is tailing him. If you're going to trust your defense, okay, this is what I think should have happened. This is what I think should have happened, y'all. This is what I think should have happened. He's bringing the ball up court. You move your feet. Move your feet back. Unfortunately, you bit off that move that he just did right there. Unfortunately, you bit off of that. If you didn't bite off of that, I would hope you stay back. Trust your defense enough to know that Caruso's right here tailing. And there's not really any other options here to pass because Lou Dort's right here. And De'Aaron Fox, I don't think he probably would have looked back anyway to see Devin Vassell right here. And then you got Isaiah Joe playing a pass lane over here. You trust your defense to know that you're a two-way player. You're a great two-way player. Stay in front of him.
Yeah.
What I think would have happened if you do that, obviously, he's going to, first case, he's going to keep going downhill, try to draw a foul, which I feel like he probably would have did. Because Shea, low-key, he gets his hands caught in the cookie jar. I know Shea Gilgeous, bro. He gets his hand caught in the cookie jar, bro. But in the event that he just stopped, maybe hit you with one of your moves, Shea, and hit you with a shoulder, stop, and maybe hit like a floater, you trust Caruso. You gotta trust Caruso enough in that situation to know that he will probably be able to still make an effect on the shot. But this is purely hypothetical because as y'all can see, he ended up getting in front of Shea. Shea now has to play laterally. Shea cuts off Caruso. He can't really make a play, and this is where De'Aaron gets a free lay to the rim. I'm breaking this down, bro. I've broken this down for the last 9 minutes and 16 seconds, but I'm pretty sure this has been like a 30-minute reaction so far. I'm pretty sure.
The net, they can't get anything in transition.
Like now, under 3.5 to go. Fox.
And one thing the Spurs, before I continue, one thing the Spurs do really well is take care of the basketball. I think he just said it. The San Antonio Spurs take care of the basketball really, really well. And a lot of OKC's points and a lot of what they're predicated on is their defense being able to make their opponent turn the ball over. One thing Oklahoma City does not do well against San Antonio is to get them to turn the ball over. And a lot of their points are fast break points. And they just haven't done that, bro.
With 17
San Antonio is really good at
to lead the way
controlling
for
the
the
ball.
leaders. SGA with
See, like that. Like that. Coach Dre, thanks.
SGA with great defense in the steal. They got a 2-on-1, little sidestep, and one.
Boy, another great find by Stephon Castle off that switch.
SGA step backs over Fox. Boy, nobody's made more mid-range jumps.
Like, bro, Shea's gonna shave, bro.
Now he's got
gonna
to
get to a
guard
spot for
Wembanyama with those
both.
2 fouls.
Wemby at the elbow. That one halfway down. Now Castle.
And you can't, bro. We can't let this happen. You just can't. Chet, not gonna lie, this was your rebound. This was your rebound, and the fact that you didn't get it, like I said, Chet forgets he's 7'2", 7'3". Let me look up Chet Holmgren's height so I don't keep guessing. (7'1". Okay, my bad. He's 7'1". Chet, you forget you're 7'1", gang. Lock in, bro. That easily should have been your rebound.
That one halfway down.
And the fact that you let him do that with one hand, too, that's
And
crazy.
Castle with the
That
offensive
easily should have been your
rebound.
rebound, bro.
And rebounded by the Spurs. Fox perusing on the cross. Fox over Holmgren, got it.
That's just good
De'Aaron
basketball.
Fox is on one tonight.
If
He's
anything, they
got
could have called a foul
19.
right there.
SGA trying to stick him. Fox says
That's
right
just good
now,
basketball,
I'm
bro. You can't do nothing about it.
21
That's just good basketball.
for Fox in the first half.
After only having 6 against Oklahoma City in that 20-point win.
They run Dort off the three-point line, pulls up from 15 and switches it. Look at another possession on the 2-for-1. Here's SGA. Drives left against Champagny, finds Wallace for 3. Got it.
And it was really the San Antonio guards, both De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle, 21 and 13 points respectively. They went 14.
Fox with his most points.
Good pass, Chet. But like I said, I don't like it when he puts the ball on the ground. Like I said,
Both De'Aaron Fox and Stephon.
that was, in my opinion, that was a bad pass. And he wasn't looking to pass that ball. He was definitely trying to get more. Bro, Chet, this is what I'm saying, bro. Physicality takes you out the game, brother. Physicality definitely takes you out the game. You have to get stronger, bro. You got to get on that Giannis workout plan. I'm about to look up Giannis before and after. Bro. Chet, if Giannis could do it, nigga. If Giannis could do it, you can do it. I'm so serious. If Giannis can do it, you can do it. He was built literally just like you, a little bit bigger. Look at this nigga, bro. Chet, if Giannis could do it, you could do it. I don't know why, bro. But 54 is OD shooting hang pools.
On Castle, 21 and 13 points respectively.
Risky pass,
They
though,
went
like I said.
14.
Fox with his most points and a half this year. On a hard roll, Cornette got it blocked by Chet. Holmgren over to SGA. Here's Castle around the screen. Holmgren picked him up. Tough shot by Castle.
Like, bro, Chet, you have...
Green.
Once he picks your dribble, bro, did you play good defense? Yes, you didn't jump. But the fact that you didn't jump into, bro, and you're barely getting off the ground at
Tough
that,
shot by Castle. A little...
I don't know. I honestly, was it good defense? Yes. But I feel like it could have been better defense. But on top of that, like, that's still Stephon Castle. Like, he's crafty. He can get that shot off.
Window shopping here around Christmas.
He had 24 points the last time these two teams played. Knocked down 4 threes. So powerful.
Little show and go by Holmgren. Sweet move there by the big man. Castle around the Cornette screen. Snakes the dribble. Finds Cornette. Wonderful.
That shouldn't have gotten... Sorry, that pass shouldn't have got there. That pass shouldn't have got there, bro.
Finds Cornette.
Yeah, that
Wonderful
pass shouldn't have got
discernment again by Castle, Jake.
He's so
Fox
smart, bro.
pops clutch, steps through, got it knocked away, retrieved it.
Like, he was just
and
hooping
gets
this
it to
game,
go.
bro. Like, you really couldn't... Sorry. But you really couldn't do nothing to stop him. He was just hooping.
23
He was just hooping, bro.
Boy, pretty healthy pace here in the third quarter. They show two bodies to SGA inside Hartenstein with that little floater.
Oklahoma City's offense is really missing A.J. Mitchell right now. And his absence is actually exposing the Oklahoma City Thunder because nobody outside of J-Dub and Shea is good enough to really, like, really get anybody else involved. Like, to really get their own shot or get the offense involved. Hartenstein can't get the offense involved. Well, I'd have to find, like, offensive play to show you how he can get the offense involved. But he can get him involved off passing. But he's not looking for his own shot. But anybody, bro, the Thunder are missing A.J. Mitchell so bad right now. And, like, him being out is just exposing a few of the Thunder weaknesses. In terms of, like, offensive creation, getting them, like, getting more shots, getting people involved and stuff like that, like I said. I'm trying not to sound like a broken record here. I'm sorry.
Castle up for Cornette. Boy, we're
like, bro, you even know it, bro. You just let this happen to you 2 times in a row. You look at your face, nigga. You know that shouldn't have got there, bro.
Castle up for Cornette. Boy, where have we seen that before? Williams sprays it out to Hartenstein. You know, he learned that shot playing with his father, Florian, in the German professional league as a teenager. As Wemby pulls one at the other end.
Yeah, bro, I hate this nigga Wemby. I hate this nigga Wemby. Bro, the thing is about the Thunder, or at least this game, I can't speak for the other 2 games. I remember the other 2 games, but I really don't at the same time. But this game, with it being so fresh in my mind, every run that we went on, San Antonio had a counter. Every time we went on a run of our own to get some momentum, San Antonio countered it with a run of theirs.
For 3.
Or they just had this 7'3" French demon shooting pull-up threes in transition. Like, you can't do nothing about that, bro.
Looking for their first win of the season against San Antonio, who has defeated them the first 2 times. On the pick and pop, Barnes laces the 3 ball. Holmgren is right in his chest. Barnes rips through the old sidestep.
That Pinoy step? Pinoy? I think it's called Pinoy, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay, yeah, it is Pinoy step. Yeah, what he just did right there is different from a Euro step. Pinoy step involves an active, like, pump fake. You know what I'm saying? We're going to break this down. And Harrison Barnes is really good at this. This is a move that he uses. He's hit us with this before.
Holmgren is right in his chest. Barnes
pump right there. And this is a big problem with defense nowadays, is that, hold on, we're going to play a little bit more. Pump fake right there, got him jumping. This is a problem. Today's basketball is so, like, highlight based that both of these guys are, like, so focused on trying to make a highlight block. They're so focused on trying to get the block rather than playing solid defense. Caruso. Now, I expect Chet to block because I'm assuming Chet is expecting Caruso to stay on his feet like I am. I'm expecting Alex Caruso right here to stay on his feet, to where it forces Harrison Barnes to stay on his, to where Chet is supposed to be the one blocking because he's helping from behind anyways. Supposed to be the one jumping, He's supposed to be the one jumping, helping from, because he has to help from behind. So I'm not really mad at Chet here. I'm more upset with Alex Caruso for not staying on his feet, trying to get that block. But this is where I say Harrison Barnes is a pro's pro. Because the way he's able to sell that fake as if he's actually finna go up with that, bro, this is not the first time he's hit this move. Not this game. I'm speaking like, he uses this move, bro. This is not the first time he's done this.
in his chest. Barnes rips through.
Like, that's just a pro move, bro. That's just a pro move. That's just a pro move. You either got that in your bag or you don't. Harrison Barnes has that in his bag. It's not even hard to execute either. It's just a lot of people just don't think about using that move. They think about using a traditional Euro step.
Well, it looked like...
Can't lie, I got hit with this one time at the rec. And not gonna lie, I was furious. Because, like, the first time I ever got hit with that, I'm not gonna lie, I was pissed off. Because, why did you do that, bro? Why did you do that? I think it was Mike that hit that on me. Can't lie. Seguin Mike. I don't know what college you go to, but Seguin Mike. Yeah. I think it was Mike that hit that move on me, bro. He pisses me off. Shout out to Mike, though. He cool. He only pisses me off on the court. Because he's so good.
A horn set, but they overloaded the left side.
Johnson with 4 on the clock. Spins, pulls, got it. Lockdown Villas. Wiggins with the sidestep 3. Comes off to Holmgren for the punt.
There's the increased strength of Chet Holmgren.
Home team looking at a 15-point deficit.
Let me break something down right there. I think I saw
Got it. Locked up.
Okay. San Antonio. Now, there's like kind of two levels to this in a way. Wemby wants to be San Antonio's defense when Wemby's on the court. Wemby is going to be the interior presence here. Now, with Wemby's matchup being Alex Caruso, they're going to make... This is the one Spurs on your team. Huh? Oh, you probably meant on. I'm pretty sure you probably meant on. Yo, Caden. You know what? I talked about the Mavericks earlier. I'm not even going to do it, bro. But yo, Caden, what's going on, man? Glad you can make it, bro. Appreciate you for popping in the stream, bro. Yeah, unfortunately, the Spurs do own us right now. I can't even fight it, bro. Am I a Thunder fan? But yes, I'm a Thunder fan, but I'm also very reasonable. The Spurs own us right now, bro. Unfortunately, they do. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. But like I was saying, with Wemby being on the floor, the Spurs defense, Wemby wants to be the interior defender. That's where he's so quick. Okay, I'm trying to explain this to where it makes sense. I'm not trying to get too basketball-y right now. I'm trying to explain this where it makes sense to the average person that doesn't watch basketball like that. Alex Caruso, at this stage in the game, Alex Caruso, they know, everybody on this court knows that Alex Caruso is not shooting the ball very well. And out of everybody that's on this floor right now, the Spurs, their idea right now is to make Alex Caruso beat us. I mean, beat them, if that makes sense. Because out of everybody on this court, this is the one person that you least want shooting a three. And I know Lou Dort is up here, but Alex Caruso is still the one person you don't want, you will want to leave open for a three. And by Wemby sagging off on him, he knows that Caruso is going to be wide open for this, and he knows he's going to take this three. Which, unfortunately, in this game, it was a good game plan. But is this how you want to beat the Thunder? No, and I'm going to explain why. This is not how you want to play the Thunder because Alex Caruso can hit this shot. He can get on streaks where he hits 2-3 straight threes, and then the whole complexion of the game is changed. He can, this is not exactly how you want to beat the Thunder, but with the matchup here and with what's happening, they're already up, bro. They're already up 17 points here. With what's happening, how the game is turning out, Wemby is allowed to sag off here and leave him this far. Unfortunately, Aaron Wiggins didn't hit Caruso here to actually show y'all what I'm talking about.
With the sidestep three,
but he didn't make it.
Comes up to Holmgren for the punch.
There's the increased strength of Chet Holmgren.
Home team looking at 50.
Increased strength. We're going to use that in quotations. Did Chet get stronger? Yes, but did he get stronger by much? Not really. Like I said, Chet Holmgren. If Giannis could do it, you can do it. Get in the lab, nigga. If Giannis got swole, you can get swole.
18-point deficit. Fox steps through, and a rare miss for Fox today. Retrieved it. Wemby on the show and go. Inside, Harper. Oh, he set it with his chest.
What a big-time play by the rookie from Rutgers.
8 points in the ball game for him. Gilgeous-Alexander touches paint. Float game over Wemby a little too late. Before time runs out to triple your votes. Dort, Caruso.
This is where he finally hit one. Yes. Before this three right here, Alex Caruso was 0 for 9. He was 0 for 9 shooting threes before this one right here. Or 0 for 10. I can't remember the exact. I'm pretty sure it was 0 for 9 though.
Fox snakes the screen. Boy, he's got the touch working. Most of this game since the midway point of first quarter. Fox on the cross. Quick sit. In rush hour traffic, Fox has a call. Oh, an emphatic follow by
That's the Keldon Johnson I know, bro.
We're on the sidelines with Chet Holmgren. Chet, what's been the biggest challenge for you guys so far today?
Just continuing to trust our stuff. I feel like we've gotten a lot of really good looks, especially from outside. They just haven't gone down yet, so we just got to keep trusting it, get some of those looks to fall, and then that'll put us in a good spot.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, learning to trust your defensive personnel on the floor as well. I've already pointed out multiple instances where there hasn't been a lot of trust on the defensive end. Now, bro, with me breaking this stuff down and with me saying everything I'm saying, I'm breaking this down from a basketball fan standpoint, and as someone that watches the game. This is how I'm breaking. I'm not, and I'm also, yes, I am also breaking this down as a Thunder fan. But the Oklahoma City Thunder are still, what, they're 24-5. They still have the best record in the league, and they're still the team to beat. Are they in a slump? Yes. But, bro, anybody who honestly thought that they were about to break Golden State's record of 73-9 was out of their mind. And even I knew this as a diehard Thunder fan. Was I joking about it? Yes. I joke about it at work, bro. Like, I joke about this. I joke about it like online, like to trolls and stuff, because it's so easy to rage bait niggas. It's so easy to rage bait. But do I joke about it? Yes. But anybody who actually thought that they were going to beat Golden State's record, you were delusional. That was not going to happen, because I know my team, and I know that they still have the toughest, I think this, if not the toughest, they have the second or third toughest remaining schedule in the league. Were they playing like bad competition? I wouldn't say it was bad competition, but it wasn't like on the level of a Spurs. It wasn't on the level of Nuggets. I don't think we've even played the Nuggets yet this season. But we've played comp, bro. We've played the Rockets. We beat the Rockets. We beat the Warriors twice. We beat the Timberwolves once already. Like, we can handle our own. It's just we've had a weak schedule, which is why we started off 24-1. But at the same time, this is still the National Basketball Association. No win comes easy, bro. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. Shea still sat out like almost half of the fourth quarter this season.
Outside route. Wallace with the rebound. Williams dials up another. Got that one to go.
That shot right there should have started our run, bro.
J-Dub drives it, lays it home. Contact in the lane as Cornette got knocked over.
What's kept the Thunder in this game? They got 22 points off 15 offensive rebounds.
Isaiah Joe on the...
Look, that right there, this is how Isaiah, like I said earlier, this is how Isaiah Hartenstein is able to get people involved. Because from out here, I think everybody knows that he's not going to start dribbling out here. Isaiah Joe knows to go around because he sees who's on the court. He's going to make this screen right here. He gets pushed off his line. He's going to have to pull this through.
Knocks it home.
That's how Isaiah Hartenstein gets people involved in the game. And he doesn't only do that up at the top. He does it in the corner too. Because let's say Isaiah Joe was running the baseline, Hartenstein was here. Matchups were the same. Hartenstein's here. Joe's running the baseline. He passes that off here. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to, like, follow my mouse. Y'all see my mouse? Let's say Isaiah Joe is up here, right? He comes down on the baseline right here. Hypothetically, say Hartenstein's here. He gives this off to Hartenstein. Isaiah Joe knows to go to this corner. I've seen it happen before. I watched Thunder games. He knows to go to this corner. Isaiah Hartenstein is going to come over, set this screen, and he does the same screen pass that Draymond does. If you watch Warriors games, Draymond's a good example because he does this too. Isaiah Joe's going to come to that corner. Hartenstein knows to screen up here. I'm Hartenstein. Hartenstein's going to take the ball, go between his legs. Joe's defender, let's say it's still Devin Vassell. Joe's defender is still going to have to try to run through Hartenstein on the screen, right? So this is where when he gets that ball bounced back to him, Joe's already in the corner because his defender can't catch up. And obviously the big that's in the paint is not going to rotate. Like, he can't come up. He's not quick enough to rotate up. So Isaiah Joe will be open in the corner for three. I've seen it happen before. Yeah. Y'all know what I'm saying, bro? Been breaking this down for like 45 minutes. I can't lie. I just turned a 16-minute video into like a 45-minute video. Can't lie. 45-minute reaction.
Off the wide action, Wemby pulls the three. Got
Wait,
it.
how do you stop that, bro? How do you stop that? Bro. How do you stop that? I think I'm more mad because I'm a Thunder fan. Oh my God, bro. I think I'm more mad because I'm a Thunder fan, and just watching him like actually dismantle my team like this is actually making me mad. But like just as a basketball watcher and a ball knower, how do you stop that? Literally, how do you stop that, bro? Mind y'all, like I said earlier, actually I don't think I said this. Actually, yeah, yes I did. Mind you, Wemby's on a minutes restriction still. He's not even close to playing his normal minutes because, like I said, he's coming back from a calf strain. And with the way the Spurs are playing, he's not even like, is he a focal point of the offense? Yes, but he's not really the focal point of the offense, if that makes sense. Especially because everybody else, like Harrison Barnes, is putting up 17 or 20 a game. You got Stephon Castle still hooping like Stephon Castle, and you got, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Unprofessional. That's my bad. And you also got De'Aaron Fox. He's not in the game right now, but you also got De'Aaron Fox. He's on a heater right now. At this point in the game, I think he has like 20, 25 in the game at this point. I don't know what he ended with. I think he ended with like 30 or close to 30 or a little bit over 30. But yeah, bro, but like with the way the Spurs are playing right now, the Spurs have no reason to even rush him back with how they're playing. Mind you, they have I think the second seed in the West. Oh yeah, right here. Second seed in the West. They have the second seed in the West, bro. Like they're hooping. Mind you, Wemby missed like 13 games this season.
Come on.
He missed like a month of action.
That's unbelievable.
But
Yeah,
right
it is
around the
unbelievable.
league average
I was
of
watching it too. Mad as
36%.
hell.
17 in the ball game for him. Kenrich Williams with a retort at the other end.
Well, Harrison Barnes has had
This is
another
when we should have went on a
outstanding
run,
game.
bro.
He
But
was
like I
great
said,
a couple
this is like the
nights
very
ago,
next
those
play.
20 points,
Every
but
run
he's
we
almost
go on,
matched that in this one.
and like I said earlier, San Antonio running their offense with a slashing guard, and we got a slashing guard. Them running their offense like that. And the thing is, they're not slashers that just pure slash and that you're able to help off of. They're slashers that can shoot. And the fact that they're able to do this, bro,
And he was
he's so
great
quick.
a couple nights
This is on Casey
ago,
Wallace, by the
those
way.
20
He's so fast, bro.
points, but he's
Got in front of him right there. Now he has to, like I said, he has to play laterally. He has to.
almost matched
He just got there,
that
bro.
in this one.
Oh, Dylan Harper
Can't even be mad at Chet,
to
bro.
the steal again. Wembanyama got it back and lays it home. And we got a whistle.
Zone look right now for San Antonio.
Dort on the bounce over to Caruso. Not shy. Gets his second three to go.
Like I said, they're gonna have to make Caruso.
San Antonio
Like San
didn't really
Antonio was
make
making
any
Caruso
passes
either.
there.
Unfortunately, he just couldn't hit a shot.
Gilgeous Alexander off
I love
glass.
Shai Gilgeous. What a
This
guy.
great menu of games. Fox out of the timeout. Caruso switches onto him. De'Aaron in traffic.
Like he was
Way
just
to
cooking
go.
this game, bro. You really couldn't do nothing to stop him. He was just
Pass
cooking.
off the
Sorry, I hit
screen.
my mic. My bad.
Working against SGA. He stayed down on the pump fake.
Yeah,
and
that's good
laces
defense.
the midi.
That's just better offense.
Relatively limited minutes, only 25 minutes on the game. But you can't expect him to play much more than that.
Carter Bryant. I
19
love this guy,
points,
Carter
11
Bryant. Bro, have y'all seen Carter Bryant's college highlights?
rebounds.
I'm not even gonna pull it up. But we got other stuff to do.
San Antonio made wholesale substitutions during the break as well.
But yeah, obviously at this
A
point,
15
it's
point game
barbecue
under
chicken. We lost the
45
game.
seconds to go.
Who cares, bro?
And that'll do it from here. The San Antonio Spurs shaking things up. Rain and Poppy's.
Ridiculous. That was ridiculous, bro. I literally just sat here for an hour breaking down a 60-minute video. I'm so sorry, bro. Oh my god, bro. I just got like way too deep into that. But yeah, bro. All in all, this Spurs team is not to be messed with at all. They're a really good basketball team, and as a Thunder fan, it really hurt me to see my team get dismantled by the Spurs 3 games in a row. But why I think it was a good thing that we got exposed 3 games in a row by the Spurs is because we haven't really been tested at all this season, if that makes sense. Like I said, our schedule up to this point hasn't been the toughest schedule. We have like our remaining schedule is like the second or third toughest in the league for the rest of the season. This will definitely show us areas where we need to get better at. Focus camera, I'm right here. You see me. This will definitely show us areas where we need to get better at. Being a Thunder fan, and yeah, bro. That's all I can really say on that W video, W breakdown. You know what I'm saying? We got some more. We got some more too. Don't worry, we got some more in store tonight. But yeah, hopefully OKC looks in the mirror. Hopefully they break this film down like I did. Hopefully they're able to see what I saw. Just given the fact that they're professionals. They get paid millions to do this. Hopefully they see what I saw and are able to make adjustments, not just for the Spurs, but, you know, just heading into the rest of the season.
Hey, Andre or Dre. I just wanted to say good morning. The kids miss you. We're wanting to know when you're coming back home. If you could, like, just fly out here, like, tonight, that would be good.